Sekinger. I'm a middle school librarian at Gale Middle School, and welcome back to one of our Maker videos. So today we're talking about music. So we were listening to some music the other day around here, and my son had his phone out, and he was playing his music on his phone. And you know what? It sounded pretty good, but not nearly loud enough. So we decided that we were going to build a speaker, right? And if you think about speakers, if you've ever seen one without the fabric on it, they're often pretty large, and they usually have the shape of a cone. They start at a narrow point and go out wide, kind of like maybe a bowl or maybe a cup. So what we're going to do today is we are going to make a cell phone holder slash amplified speaker, so that way we can crank up our music. So that's what we're going to get started with. You'll only need a few supplies for this project. Hopefully you have something like this at home. This is just a paper towel tube. Some paper cups work really well if you have some of these, or you could get inventive with some other resources, like maybe a bowl or even a cardboard box. Maybe you could make an amplifier with something like this. But we're going to stick with the simple design today, and we're going to make one that looks kind of like this. So our first step is to figure out a little bit about our phone. So this phone here has a speaker on the bottom, and that's an important step, right? We have to figure out where our speaker is because we want to amplify it. And cell phones are great. They're nice that they're also mobile, but one big negative is that speaker all has to fit in something pretty tiny, which makes that sound kind of low or quiet, and also a little tinny. There's not just a lot of range in that sound. So we're going to try and help that out. Now, first thing we'll need is a marker, and we're going to use our phone kind of as a guide. And we're going to draw where we want our phone to be in this. Okay, we're going to cut this out in a second. Now, if you're into amplification or making sounds, there's lots of fun projects out there. And I encourage you to investigate what other kinds of homemade speakers might look like. So I've got my cutout here. I want to make it just about the same size as my phone. I want to make it nice and snug. This can be tough to get our cut started. So I'm going to use just something to poke that initial hole. There we go. So I've got that hole started. Of course, be careful of your fingers on the other side, because it can be tough to start it with a pair of scissors without tearing it. So I've got a little pair of scissors right here, and I'm going to cut out my circle. All right, I've got my space here. Let's see if it fits. Oh, that fits pretty well. Now, if you think about a phone stand, I kind of want to keep it at an angle like this. My next step is also pretty simple. I'm going to simply look at that paper cup and sketch a circle around that to pick my cuts for that. Once I have my circle drawn around these cups, I'm going to take my scissors again and cut out those. After that, it's just a matter of tape. Some masking tape or some scotch tape or even duct tape is going to help with that connection. Be sure you angle or tilt that a little back so that way it has a nice resting spot. So let's take a listen. Let's see if we can hear the difference. So there we go. I think we can clearly hear a difference, and of course it also sits nicely. So, thank you for staying tuned to this Maker Challenge. This is our second session, and we hope to have lots of more to keep your brain engaged, keep you using the materials that you have at home, keep learning, keep growing, and of course stay safe. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.